Hi, my name is Demi Ajayi,
And I'm Nek Pinoswan.
and we are the co-founders of WomenWerk.
WomenWerk is a women's empowerment nonprofit. We're based in New York City, and our goal is to bring women together to celebrate their success and discuss how we can move gender equity forward.
We celebrate International Women's Day with an annual forum and gala, and this year our theme for the year was Leaving a Legacy. We've had the honor of celebrating with a variety of women who are well accomplished in different fields, as well as a variety of other incredibly accomplished honorees.
Upon reflection, it is entirely possible that my legacy may not have anything to do with results, data, people or project management, vision, mission, goals, strategies, and tactics. My legacy could be, as my kids call me, the enforcer. My legacy could be, as some people have called me, a supporter. It really all depends on who crafts it. What I do and the legacy I leave behind are not necessarily the same things.
Hi, I'm Lovey Ajayi, and I'm the Image Award winner for WomenWerk Gala, and it was amazing. Thank you for including me in such an amazing group of women. It's always humbling to be in this company of women who are doing amazing things, and I'm inspired.
My blog started back when, to be a journalist, you had to work for like the New York Times. You had to work for the Washington Post. So I never thought I would be able to stand on red carpets next to journalists with multi-million-dollar budgets. Like 2 days ago, I was at a screening for Daredevil at Netflix. My name is on the red carpet, and I'm standing next to a journalist from a certain publication that I will not name because that would be shady. But my position was actually a better spot, and they were angry about it. So they tapped on the PR person. They're like, usually we're standing there. I'm like, on that red carpet, we were all even. We were all the same. And it's because of this blog that I started so long ago that I only thought was a hobby because I love to write. Similarly, when I created the Red Pump Project in 2009 with Karen Watkins, one of my friends, it started as a simple call for fellow bloggers to talk about HIV and AIDS on National Women and Girls AIDS Day. I love shoes. It's one of my vices. Some people drink a lot. I buy shoes. But I cared about HIV because I knew somebody who had 20 cousins who were orphaned by it in Malawi, and they were living with her grandmother. So our idea was to just ask bloggers, our blogger friends, and say, hey, no matter what it is you typically write about, on this day, talk about HIV and AIDS. Here's some stats to use, and put on a pair of red shoes and just help us amplify this. That was March 2009. We sent that email out March 2nd, 2009. March 10th is the day of. 135 bloggers ended up joining us to do this. We painted Blogosphere red for that day.
Good evening. My name is Karen Howser, and I have a consulting firm called Mull, Howser and Associates, and I also am chair of the United Nations Association of the USA. The early 80s, Ronald Reagan scared me as much as he scared the Soviets, or maybe more. And so I took what I had learned organizing and political to run a couple of disarmament organizations. And in 1988, I started my own business. After a couple of years, people said, you're not just doing this in between jobs, because that's what people would say if they were out of a job and looking for a job. Oh, I'm a consultant. And I said, no, this is what I want to do. I loved the eclectic nature of doing different things. I sort of somewhere along the way got over being shy. I think I owe it to the high school students. That life has just really offered so many opportunities.
Hi, good evening. I'm Yvette Clark, Congresswoman for the 9th District of New York in Brooklyn. Stopping to ask difficult questions is part of the process. To remind myself that I was elected to serve and to address the needs of the people living in the 9th District of New York, in districts like the 9th District of New York all across this nation. It is a reminder that I pledge to promote the values of justice, equity, and fairness, not only for the residents of Central Brooklyn, but for people around the world. The 9th District of New York is an incredibly diverse community of people from different corners of the earth, religious backgrounds, ethnicities, and political spectrum that all rely upon me to meet their needs in the halls of Congress. Now, this is no easy feat, but it is a moral duty that I cherish and that I hold in the highest regard. As leaders and as women, we must stop to consider the needs of those we serve. We must stop and ask ourselves every now and then when we feel like we've made it, what are you doing?
My name is Eel Avocado, and I'm here at the WomenWerk Awards. I've been the recipient of the Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and I'm thrilled to do that. It's a very special night as we celebrate the Women's Month and Women at Work, and it's been an inspirational night because I have the chance to meet amazing women and who are creating legacy around the world. And I think this gift of sisterhood, the gift of creating a legacy like every one of us we are doing together, it's beautiful.
And a Friday evening, I found myself in the lobby of the Empire State Building with a box in my hands with my personal belongings. And I didn't know where to go next. The truth is that 2 years before, I wanted to leave. And I didn't make that decision, so they made it for me. Looking back at that situation, it was a blessing. What scared me the most was not to have a salary. I was really scared to be an entrepreneur. And I did what entrepreneurs does. I took that fear and I used it to move forward. Today, I am an entrepreneur and I love it.
We're super excited to look forward to 2017. We hope you'll stay connected with us. If you're not already following us on social media, be sure to connect with @WomenWerk on all platforms. If you want to get in touch with us for inquiries, or maybe you want to be a part of our volunteer staff, please email us at womenwerk@gmail.com.
Thank you.